Hi, my name's Mike Warren, and you may have heard about me in your newspaper or on TV, and I'm the guy known as the business maverick who buys and sells companies. In fact, I'm here in the ocean, right, at the water, and I'm actually working, because I own 17 companies, but I'm working even though I live in Colorado, where I've learned how to buy and sell companies using none of my own cash or credit. It's actually pretty easy to do, and I manage them all with a cell phone. That's all I do. I use a little cell phone to manage them, and you can do the same thing. Now, these are companies like a children's online clothing supply store or a medical supply house. And what's really cool is these deals were all done using none of my own cash or credit. And you know what? If you're interested in doing the same thing, you can if you have just a little bit of get up and go. Now, maybe you want to, let's say, travel the world and take your family with you like I do, or maybe you just want a little extra time and enjoy life. Well, if you want to learn how to buy your own business, buy a business using its own cash, and you want your first deal in about 90 days, then you really need to stay tuned and watch the rest of this video.
You're going to discover how to buy a business using its own cash and how to profit in the next 90 days. There's nothing worse than going to work each day when you should be retired or taking it easy. You may feel like you're working harder and harder just to keep up. Let's face it, ideally you'd be more successful than you are now. And you may be worried about your good health slipping away before you can begin to really enjoy life. Maybe you can relate to getting by with an older car when you'd feel so much better in a new one. Or perhaps you're worried about your parents if you can't afford to take care of them. Maybe you'd like more money to do things for your spouse so your marriage could be better. Or perhaps you just want to spend more time with your family and loved ones. You could even have a medical issue and need to make some money to help out someone you love. Or maybe you're just sick and tired of struggling to get by and want enough money to finally be able to take it easy. The fact is, other people have gotten wealthy, really wealthy, by using incredibly simple ideas like I'm about to share with you here. So you don't have to struggle trying to get ahead any longer. Learning how to buy and sell businesses without using your own cash or credit can solve all these problems and more. First off, here's the 3 myths that stop most people cold in their tracks. Myth number 1 is that you need a lot of money to buy and sell businesses. That's simply not true. Have you ever heard of Ray Kroc? Ray was a 52-year-old milkshake salesman back in 1955 when he convinced brothers Mac and Dick McDonald to sell him their hamburger stand in Burbank, California. Now, Kroc didn't have any money to speak of, so he worked out a no cash down lease arrangement. Today, McDonald's does upwards of $20 billion a year in business, and it was bought with no cash from the buyer. Myth number 2 is that buying a business with no cash must require a lot of sophistication and high finance. And in fact, it doesn't require that at all. Here's an example. Paul Orfalia got C's in college and then started the now famous Kinko's copy stores without a penny of his own money. The bank loaned him $5,000 to get started, and Orfalia went on to build his tiny operation into a $400 million chain of nearly 800 stores throughout America, using some of the same secrets that I'm about to uncover. In a moment, I'll share one of them called the miracle of the multiplier with you. It's what allows you to make 5 to 10 times more money buying and flipping a single business than you could ever make by working at a job. You'll look for businesses making a profit, but where the owner is getting tired or just doesn't know how to implement the marketing programs that Mike has developed. Here's a quick example. Sally, who was one of our students, had a regular 9-to-5 job but wanted to own an online business that sells products. She had found this website right on her laptop and found that it was actually generating a good income. It could also be run from home. This was important because she had 2 young kids to look after. She wasn't able to pay the kind of cash usually requested as a down payment for this type of business. We walked her through the process and consulted with her about using everybody's money except her own. We showed her how to leverage the cash of the business to make the purchase and how to increase her profits more than 30% within the first 60 days. She's continuing to grow the business and plans to flip it soon. Here's myth number 3. Why would an owner ever agree to sell without getting any money down? Well, first off, when you're following Mike's system, you're going to focus on owners who are stuck. They have a good business but simply don't know how to grow it bigger. Companies can get stuck and cause owners to be motivated to sell for a number of reasons. Lack of marketing, this is the #1 killer of small business growth. Poor talent, top people usually work for companies that are growing. Lack of systems, this is crucial to scale up a business. Lack of capital, to fund the growth after the marketing, talent, and systems are first addressed. Other reasons owners want to sell are retiring, health, personal problems, and so forth. With 10,000 baby boomers retiring every day in America and 18% of them having a business they need to sell, there's plenty of owners who need your help. Key number 2, it's estimated right now that between 40 and 50% of all small business sales are purchased with little or no cash investment from the buyer. The third key to understand is that nothing down doesn't mean that the owner won't get any cash. It just means that the money the owner gets comes from some other sources besides your pocket. Critical part of working Mike's system is making sure you keep the owner in place for a while to run things while you ramp the business volume up. This is really important if you want to run everything from your cell phone like Mike does. I'll tell you more about this in a minute, so watch closely. Here's what a recent deal looks like. Business Flip number 73, an online e-commerce clothing store. The gross sales, that's the annual sales of this business, were $850,000 per year. The net profit after subtracting out all the expenses was $250,000. The asking price for the business, $750,000. Now, here's what was put together. First off, seller financing in the amount of $350,000, Mike's cash finder secret of $212,500, and then the suspension method of $187,500, for a total of the $750,000 needed to buy the business, which meant that the buyer's cash here, because the total raise was $750,000, matched the asking price of $750,000, the buyer's cash, you got it, was nothing. Once you get going flipping businesses, you'll most likely be the silent partner. So here's the silent partner's role along with how the value of the business was ramped up. Remember, as a silent partner, you get both equity and income in exchange for knowing Mike's system. And you keep the owner in place to run things while you ramp the business volume up. This structure allows you to run any number of businesses from your cell phone, just like Mike Warren does. You can travel, vacation, and whatever you want because you're able to manage your side with email and a few phone calls. So back to Business Flip number 73. The silent partner's salary starting on day one was $20,000 a month until the business was flipped 18 months later. Profits were tripled using the buy or die method, the Radio Shack technique, the in-the-flow process, and the circulation system. Profits went from $250,000 to $750,000. Now, here's where the miracle of the multiplier can make you rich. With a business like this, you multiply the profit by the 3 times multiple, or 3 times $750,000, and it's sold for $2,250,000. This is the miracle of the multiplier. So how does this work out for you as the silent partner? Well, your initial investment out of pocket would have been nothing. The amount paid, as you saw previously, was $750,000. The business was sold for $2,250,000, leaving you with a capital gain profit of $1,500,000. Now you're splitting that with the owner of the business here in this example, so you get $750,000 as your half, plus your salary taken of $360,000, which means that your return on investment is infinite. Small and medium businesses sell for 2 to 3 times earnings, while bigger businesses can sell for 7 to 12 times earnings. So the bigger the business, generally the bigger the profits. As an example, a small business making $500,000 a year will sell for around $1,500,000. That's using the 3 times multiple. A medium business making $5 million a year will sell for around $50 million. That's using the 10 times multiple. Here's the 3 key qualifiers to look for in a business to buy. First off, are the net sales $1 million or more per year? Number 2, has the company been in business for at least 2 years? And number 3, is the company making a net profit of 30% or more? Obviously, we can't get you everything you need to know in a quick video like this. In fact, you've probably learned just enough about this new niche of Mike Warren's where trying it on your own could be kinda dangerous. The good news is that in a couple minutes, I'll show you how to get step-by-step help implementing Mike's new system. And just like everything else Mike does, you get guaranteed results. I think that says a lot about Mike Warren. When you come on board, you'll discover how to easily find undermarketed businesses owned by aging baby boomers who are ready to retire, how you can get up to 51% of the equity and cash flow in these businesses by implementing Mike's 43-step marketing optimization process. The best part is that because everything is outsourced, you can do most of this right from your cell phone without risking one thin dime of your money. If you don't know Mike Warren already, he's the founder and CEO of Insiders Circle International. You may have seen information about him or one of his partners, Kevin Harrington, in your newspaper or on TV. Kevin has been a regular on the hit show Shark Tank, where he looks for companies with upside potential. Mike has been averaging roughly 15 or more business purchases a year. On top of this, Mike Warren, with a double MBA, one in real estate and the other in finance, has been a real estate investor for over 2 decades. His private equity group has done over $1 billion in deals and has over $100 million in investment funds. Mike Warren is using his years of experience to help entrepreneurs and investors gain access to much-needed cash. Once you master the secrets of buying, selling, and trading businesses without investing a single penny, you'll understand how to buy a business using its own cash. The 5 steps to quickly identify motivated business owners who want to sell. A simple shortcut that avoids analysis paralysis. The 3 fastest ways to put deals together so they stick. How to lock up great deals before someone else gets them first. The 9 ways to get sellers chasing after you when they're ready to sell. How to find the best no money down deals even though you never see them advertised. How to pull off the art of the flip and make big money doing it. How to become a 51% silent partner in a business without risking your own money. How to legally get equity and income from a business without having to show up each day. How to say goodbye to getting paid by the hour and start making money like a business tycoon. And much, much more. The system that Mike has created is called Secrets of Millionaire Business Traders. It's so easy and simple to follow that anyone can do it. With or without experience, and you certainly don't need to use any of your own cash or credit. In just 60 seconds from now, I'll show you how you too can claim your own copy and kickstart your own business empire, managing everything right from your cell phone and laptop. Here's what Brad from Colorado has to say about Mike's system. The best information I've ever heard. The ideas are simple to understand but can transform your life. Sal from North Carolina says, I never thought I'd be able to own my own business. Despite this, I took a leap of faith and got your training. Following your instructions, it wasn't long before I had a business under contract. I was so excited and worried that I couldn't sleep. I took a deep breath when the owner accepted your delayed closing technique so I could use business funds to come up with the final $25,000. Wow, a $230,000 deal with nothing down, just like you said. Thank you, Mike, for being the real deal. Or Mike Lane. After going to Mike Warren's business flipping training, I found a small $250,000 a year service business with 30 to 35% margins with potential to grow. That evening, I pored over the numbers and found a way to finance my purchase from their business revenues with 0 cash out of pocket and 100% ownership. I put together a proposal and a letter of intent in preparation for a meeting at their business the next morning. My proposal was well received, and with a little give and take, we inked the deal that very afternoon. P.S. I kept looking for more businesses with owners retiring, as suggested at the workshop, and bought 51% ownership of my second business less than a month later. That was a $1 million a year business. Both businesses are doing well, and I couldn't be happier. Or Robert Houchel. Forget all the rest. Mike Warren's boot camp is the best. Mike Warren introduced me to several new investing niches that no one else is teaching, and I was totally blown away. Knowing exactly how and where to profit finding businesses you can flip could probably be the most important bit of information you'll ever discover. You could figure this all out on your own. Doing several years of work, developing expertise by looking at a lot of businesses, and through trial and error discover how to approach the subject of no-cash transactions with sellers. This is what Mike did in the very beginning. Mike and his team learned from their own mistakes through trial and error, which can sometimes be expensive in both time and money. I'm sure you've used some similar format on other endeavors that you've had in the past and maybe even gotten 0 results. Or you can use the faster and easier path by modeling exactly what Mike's already done for you. By following his system, you'll avoid the hassle and frustration of trying to figure everything out on your own. Let me explain what you're getting with the Secrets of Millionaire Business Traders system. The Secrets of Millionaire Business Traders training manual. In this manual, you'll discover the inside secrets on how to buy, sell, and flip businesses without using your own cash or credit. You'll discover how to buy a business using its own cash and none of your own, how to find the best no-money deals even though you never see them advertised, how to laugh all the way to the bank taking over companies, how to quickly flip a business to create cash when you need it, how to find thousands of businesses for sale with owners begging you to help them come up with a solution to sell now. 3 secret code words sellers use to identify a real potential sale versus an unrealistic seller who will just waste your time. The best businesses to screen and the worst ones to avoid like the plague. 54 ways to find sellers you wouldn't have thought of in 100 years of trying. Secrets of doing a few deals a year so you can potentially make enough money to leave your dead-end day job. And much more for getting from ground zero to your first deal inside the first 30 to 60 days. 32 ways to find businesses for sale that can be done from the comfort of your own home. How to triple the profits of nearly any stuck company. The one-sentence elevator speech that creates an instant response from business owners asking you to explain how you could help them sell their company. How to use social media like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to get leads all day long. The little-known secrets of running a business without being there. The truth about working with business brokers that will shock you. The amazing secret of buying businesses using the business's own cash. Hint, this one startles Mike's apprentices every time. How to take advantage of this opportunity even if you have a full-time job, especially if you have a job you hate. How to easily find any of the over 100,000 businesses that are for sale at any given time. Why your personal balance sheet or credit score makes no difference in your ability to buy any size business you choose. The biggest mistakes new business flipping rookies can make and how to avoid making every single one of them. Getting info from brokers and which kind of brokers are the best to deal with and which ones to stay away from. How to get financial statements read and understood so you know what the business is really doing. How to get a team in place to do things for you that you shouldn't be doing yourself. And how to get the seller to pay for them. And much, much more. Bonus number 1 is going to be 2 videos recorded live at Mike Warren's workshop. Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank shares how simple it is for anyone to get started buying, selling, and flipping businesses without using their own money. That's a $597 value. When I share this next bonus with you, you'll understand a question you may have. Why in the world is Mike Warren willing to share his business flipping secrets with me? Well, bonus number 2, the Deal Genie, you get to find deals and get paid right up front. It's no surprise that Mike Warren is looking for more deals to buy and flip. This is your chance to learn the ropes of business flipping while getting paid for simply finding the deal. It's real simple. You find them, you submit them into a special online Deal Genie will provide, and then you get paid $500 right up front for each business that Mike and his partners purchase or flip. Of course, you could make a lot more doing these deals yourself. But if you want to make some quick cash while getting familiar with business flipping, just find them, submit them, and get paid. You'll get $500 for every single business lead that Mike and his partners purchase or flip. And there's no limit to how many you can get paid for. It's like getting paid to watch the world's top business consultant do what he and his team does best. Buy, sell, and flip businesses while making massive profits. So that's the Deal Genie. Without counting anything for the education you get, by finding just 10 good deals that Mike and his partners buy, sell, or flip, you'd pick up an extra $5,000. To help you get going right away with a Deal Genie, you're also going to get bonus number 3, How to Profit Finding Deals for Mike Warren and his partners. In this guidebook, you get a complete step-by-step training program on how to find businesses for sale anywhere in the free world. So you can get paid $500 or more for every single business lead that Mike and his partners purchase or flip. In this easy-to-read guide, you'll discover the fastest way to get your first 10 deals, the 5 best websites and search engines to use, how to avoid wasting your time on deals investors don't want, 7 tips to getting started so you can begin to make money right away, secrets of using the Deal Genie, where you enter your businesses for sale leads, 3 bonus tips from Mike Warren's top producing clients, and much, much more. Using the ideas in this guide along with the Deal Genie, there's absolutely no limits on what you can make. Bonus number 4 is 3 quick start video training sessions. Mike created these quick start videos so you can see step by step how to start making money with the Secrets of Millionaire Business Trader system. In video number 1, you'll watch over Mike's shoulder as he shows you how to find business for sale leads right on your smartphone, laptop, or computer. In video number 2, you'll learn how to weed out deals that investors don't like and how to access and submit your leads into the Deal Genie. In video number 3, Mike walks you through the behind-the-scenes process that happens once you put your leads into the Deal Genie, including the fun part, how and when you get paid. Bonus number 5 is the 90-day action plan. To help keep you on track, you also get Mike's 90-day quick start action plan so that you know what to do each day, every day, step by step. So let's see everything you're getting here. First off, you're getting the Secrets of Millionaire Business Traders Training Manual, a $997 value. A full year access to the Deal Genie, which pays $500 per deal. How to Profit Finding Deals for Mike Warren and his partners, a $497 value. The 3 Quick Start Training videos at $300. And the 90-day Quick Start Action Plan, a $97 value. It's a total value of $6,791. But today, you're getting an incredible discount. Truth be told, it's taken Mike a lot of effort and even more money that was lost through trial and error to get to this point where he can finally offer you these amazing tools and training. Once you start using your Secrets of Millionaire Business Traders system and your newfound insider knowledge that comes with it, there's virtually no limit to where it can take you. The trick is understanding the no cash part of the process. Once you do, you'll have the additional power of being able to flip businesses on a regular basis, quickly buying and then selling them for profit to potentially make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. With this in mind, Mike's planning on restructuring this current deal into a $2,000 offer down the line. I think that's going to be a fair price for such an amazing set of tools and the invaluable knowledge that comes with it. However, right now Mike's offer still stands. If you're a person who likes to take advantage of an opportunity rather than wait and pay more, I'm guessing you're already counting the seconds before jumping on board. Especially because as part of this time-limited special launch offer only, you won't have to pay $2,000 that Mike's going to charge for the system down the line. You won't even have to pay $1,497, which is the official price right now. Not even $997. This whole package is yours for only $497 a year if you act now. So don't miss out. Click the orange button below to get started now. Remember, you can master the art of flipping businesses while also quickly finding businesses for sale, submitting them, and then you get paid, without much of any of the work or effort at all. Pretty amazing, really. You put leads in, and then Mike and his partners do everything else. They negotiate with the owner, they use their cash or resources to buy, to increase the income, to flip, whatever. They do it all. And all you do is put the leads in. Then you get paid right up front when the business is first bought by Mike and his partners. And you get to see and learn the business firsthand from both the training materials and by watching Mike and his team flip your leads. As an added incentive, if you're one of the first 17 people to come on board with this special offer, submit your leads in the Deal Genie and get $500 on your first deal, $2,500 on your second deal, and $5,000 on your third deal. Now, 2 things I want to mention to you. First off, this is for the first 17 people who click the button below and get going now with this only. Secondly, after your third deal, you get $5,000 for each deal which is purchased by Mike or his partners from that point on. So you get everything here for just $497 a year, but only if you act now. Go ahead and click the orange button below to get started now. To make this even easier for you, you're covered by Mike Warren's risk-free 100% money-back guarantee. Take an entire 60 days to try out the complete Secrets of Millionaire Business Traders system absolutely risk-free. If for any reason you aren't totally astonished at how easy the system is to use, just email us and Mike will personally give you 100% of your investment back. No questions asked. Mike's taken all the risk out of this, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Click the orange button below to get started now. You should know that Mike is limiting how many people he's going to allow to access the training and Deal Genie so that his team can continue to provide the high-quality support that his clients expect from him. Mike also wants to make sure that only the best go-getters are coming on board today. People like you who are serious about learning the ropes while also submitting deals that Mike can buy and flip. To make sure it's action takers only, this offer will be closed soon. Obviously, Mike can't open this up to everybody, so if you go to the shopping cart and it says closed, then you've missed your chance. You'll kick yourself if you miss out on this. Click the orange button below now. Look, if you're still here, let me ask you a question. If you don't do something different, how can you ever expect your life to improve? This is really simple. You have two choices. You can grab your copy of Mike's Secrets of Millionaire Business Trader system right now and take an entire 60 days to soak up every single piece of money-making information with no risk whatsoever. That's right, you have a full 60 days to check out every single bit of it. And if for any reason or for no reason you're not completely floored with everything Mike shares with you and doing everything you can to create your own business empire that you can run from your cell phone, then no problem. Just send us an email and you'll get a prompt, courteous refund with no questions asked. That's how strongly Mike believes in everything he does. The other choice is you can close this page and you'll likely never see this offer again. My guess is that you'll continue looking for something else, but you'll probably never find it. You see, this is the very best way I've ever seen to make money without being tied down to a desk or having to deal with hassles and employees. And you've probably been looking for a way to make some extra money for a while now. My guess is that you're pretty serious about finding a way to do this, or you wouldn't have taken the time to stick with me this far. So go ahead, click the button below now. You're fully covered by Mike's 60-day risk-free guarantee. You have nothing to lose by trying this out. But you do have something to lose if you miss out on this. I'll show you right now what you're going to lose forever. Take a moment to think where you are with things in your life right now. Whatever that is, it's your job, your business, or profession. It's where you may have found yourself stuck or wanting more than you've been able to achieve so far. And here's where you want to go, to your future. You know exactly what you want it to look like, but it might include something like a nice vacation, maybe a new fancy car, a nice house or office, fun times with those you love most. You know what it looks like. And I know you want it. You want it bad. So why not make it happen? All the things you want, the time and the money to take care of the people you love most, no more bills to pay, no more hassles at work, everything you've always wanted, it's right there. But you have to reach out and grab it. All you have to do is click the button below. You can change your life now. Click the orange button below and we'll see you on the other side.